Okay, here's the next example, and again, we're going to be dealing with a joint variation problem. So let's go ahead and read the problem, and then we'll go ahead and set it up. It says, volume of cylinder varies jointly with height h, and the radius squared r squared. It says the volume equals 150 centimeters cubed, the height equals 3 centimeters, and the radius squared equals 25 centimeters squared. Right? It says find the volume, or V, when the height equals 4 centimeters and r squared equals 36 centimeters squared. Okay, so again, we're dealing with joint variation here. So again, that's a type of direct variation, except you're going to have more than one variable. You're having two or more variables now instead of just one. So again, let's rewrite this direct variation equation to better illustrate our problem. Okay, so y here is going to be our volume. So we're going to say V, and then we'll just have k, that's our constant of variation. And then x, we're going to have two variables here for x, right? It's going to be our height and our radius squared. Okay, so we can say here height and our radius squared. Okay, and now all we have to do is plug in these values and solve for k, right? Let's solve for the constant of variation. So we know that the volume is 150 centimeters cubed. Then we have k. And then we'll have our height here, which we determined is going to be 3 centimeters. And then our radius squared, which we determined is going to be 25 centimeters squared. So 25. Okay, let's keep going. So we have 150 equals 3 times 25, which is 75. Okay. Now we're simply just going to do 150 divided by 75. And that will give us our k value here, which is going to be 2. So k equals 2. Alright, let's record this up here. K equals 2. And then let's go on to what the problem is actually asking us. It says find V when the height is 4 centimeters and the radius squared is 36 centimeters squared. So let's go ahead and find what that is. So we'll have volume, which we're trying to find. We know what k is, it's going to be 2. We know the height, it's going to be 4. And we know the radius squared is going to be 36. Okay, so our volume here, when we plug this in, we get 2 times 4 times 36, and we get 288. So 288, we're talking about volume here, so it's going to be centimeters cubed. Alright, and this is our final answer right here. Alright, let's try one more.